extract poll shows him virtually tied in the key swing states of Ohio, of Florida, Pennsylvania. These are biggies, folks, because you need to win these, at least two of them, in order to win the presidency. At least that's the way it's been since 1960. The woman he has dubbed Crooked Hillary, she's not faring so well there. So he may still have a shot there, despite what some believe, some in the Republican Party believe. Meanwhile, he could still have to take on Ted Cruz first at the convention. The Texas senator announcing today that he may restart his campaign. What does it all mean? Joining me right now on set, Democratic strategist Julie Roginski and conservative commentator Gina Loudon. Great to see you guys.
Great to see you.
All right, Gina, starting with you, what do you think Trump's real path to the presidency is? Because so many people say he can't beat Hillary. He doesn't have women on his side. He doesn't have minorities on his side. So how does he win?
I think Trump just being Trump is what has worked for him so far. I think him being underestimated again and again by virtually every pundit and every political establishment member has worked to his advantage. And I think as long as he continues that path, I think he has a clear path. When you look back at Hillary's past and how she had such a chance to really stand up and defend women with the things that Bill Clinton, her own husband, has done to women, and she didn't, I think when that message starts to get out to millennials, I think it works well.
Well, he's trying that right now. I mean, he's out on the stump basically saying, you know, this is a horrible woman because she allowed Bill to malign and destroy all the women that he came in contact with. I mean, real contact with. Julie, a couple of analysts on the show yesterday, both Republican and Democratic, said they didn't think that was the right strategy. They were worried that it puts her in the victim position. A victim position is one in which we've seen she kind of thrives.
She does very well in a victim position. I wouldn't do it. First of all, Trump is not the perfect messenger here when it comes to cheating on wives or even allegations of rape. That's one. Secondly, the problem for Trump continues to be that when you talk to women and you say to a woman, you didn't behave the way I think you should have behaved when your own husband was cheating on you, you didn't behave rationally, you didn't do something that I think we would have expected you to do. Well, who's Donald Trump to lecture a woman on how she should have behaved towards the other women?
So what are you saying, like that a guy can't go up against a woman?
No,
I'm saying, I mean, isn't it fair game, her behavior in those cases?
I don't think it's very fair game for any of us to criticize what goes on inside a marriage or how a woman who's been cheated on by her husband.
But I mean, think about it.
No, is it fair game?
Nobody likes to think about poor Monica Lewinsky, but this girl, her life was basically ruined.
I agree, but
and there's others.
But her life is ruined not because of Hillary Clinton. Her life is ruined because of the fact that
as a woman, right? As a woman, don't you kind of feel like, you know,
Monica, I empathize with her tremendously. I empathize with both of them. Monica's life is ruined. Hillary got cheated on by her husband. Now, if you think Hillary Clinton deserved to be cheated on by her husband, then you really have no empathy towards her. So, look, castigate Bill Clinton all you want. He behaved abominably, but he behaved abominably both towards Monica and towards his own wife.
But Hillary had such a chance, Trish, to come and defend these lines and lines of women. We don't even know how many. I think we lost count at some point. You know, she could have stood up for them and still stood with her husband if that's what she wanted to do. It's true you can't judge a marriage, but what you can do is you can defend women when women are assaulted. And repeatedly, this man assaulted women. It was proven. People were paid off. There's DNA to prove it. And she never stood up.
I wonder if he's trying to break her, though. Because, I think it's fair game. I think she allowed these women to be maligned. She was part of the misalignment of these women. I mean, she engaged in that. However, I also agree with you, Julie. I don't know how much good it's going to necessarily do him to bring all this up, but I wonder if it's just going to unsettle her so much emotionally.
No. Here's the problem. Monica Lewinsky, who I have tremendous sympathy for and have had for the last 20-plus years, horribly, her life is destroyed in many ways. She herself said this was a consensual relationship. So you brought up Monica. So now you expect Hillary Clinton to, have sympathy with the women who cheated on her husband with her, the other women, and with other women.
There were a lot of other women.
But you brought up Monica. We're talking, right?
And she still has never spoken up for them. Why not today? If she wants to be the great defense, if I would speak up for any woman who was assaulted by a man, yes, absolutely.
For your husband's mistresses, the women that had a consensual relationship with her husband.
I guess it's hard to understand why she allowed all that to and unless
she was so
high on the prize.
Allowed what? Allowed her husband to cheat on her?
She piled on. She threatened them.
I mean, and stood by him through all that. Anyway, we digress into many different discussions here. I think the bottom line is you are now seeing Donald Trump with a fighting chance against Hillary Clinton, and it's surprising a lot of people, including the party. Don't go anywhere, because I want to keep talking to you guys about this. We want to talk about what the implications are for the Republican Party coming up. Meanwhile,